Welcome to Tales Beyond the Grave, and welcome back to another video. And we're here today in Droylsden Cemetery in Manchester, and we're here to find one of Coronation Street's most loved characters from the soap opera set in Manchester. Now, if you're wondering who I've come to see, if I give you the name William Cleworth-Piddington, would you know who I mean? Possibly not. If I give you the name Bill Tarmey, would you know who I mean? Possibly. You possibly know Bill Tarmey. If I give you the name Jack Duckworth out of Coronation Street, you're bound to know his name, and that's who we've come to see today. So I'm going to take you just a bit around the cemetery, and I'm going to show you Jack Duckworth's final resting place. So Bill was born on the 4th of April 1941 in Ardwick, Manchester, and the family moved across the city of Manchester to the Bradford area following the death of Bill's father in 1944 while driving an ambulance at the Battle of Arnhem during World War II. His mother later remarried a man called Robert Cleworth, where Bill took his name from. After leaving school, Bill took a job as an asphalt spreader with his stepfather under an apprenticeship, and during this time Bill met his wife Ali in 1955 at the local youth club, and the couple they went on to marry in 1962, having 2 children. Now Bill, he worked in the building industry for a number of years, but gave it all up to work as a nightclub singer and entertainer, and to supplement his income he took work as an extra on ITV, including Coronation Street, where he was often seen in the background of the Rovers Return pub, playing darts as an extra in the background. Despite suffering a heart attack in 1976 and a stroke in 1977, Bill was offered the role of Jack Duckworth, a character who would become an institution in the soap alongside screenwife Vera. Bill was a heavy smoker and underwent a quintuple heart bypass operation in 1987 and had a pacemaker fitted in 2002. After suffering yet another heart attack in 2006, after Bill had turned 65, he announced he was thinking of retiring from the Coronation Street. Now this prompted letters of protest from fans of the soap. Jack Duckworth was a much loved character, and he was loved. He wanted to leave due to his multiple health problems, and the show producers persuaded him to stay until the 50th anniversary of the show. And the following year they announced that Jack was going to be written out of the show due to his like I said, his ill health. And his last appearance was quite a moving scene with Vera, who had already died, come back to visit Jack as he sat in his chair, and he said the immortal words to her, are you waiting for me, my little swamp duck? And they got up and had a bit of a dance, and it's a very moving scene. If ever you go back and watch that final scene with Jack and Vera, it's absolutely fantastic to watch. Now on his retirement, Bill said, I've had the most amazing time, I've had the most amazing 30 years playing Jack Duckworth on Coronation Street. He said, I've met some fantastic friends and I've travelled the world, and Jack has been, I was meant to play Jack, and I've really enjoyed the last 30 years of my life. Unfortunately, Bill passed away on the 9th of November 2012, aged 71, while on holiday in Tenerife. He left a legacy as well, and for many of his fans he was an accomplished singer. He had released several albums, and he recorded through the Stock, Aitken and Waterman record label, and I think his biggest hit he had was a cover version of Barry Manilow's One Voice. And in his autobiography that was released in 2010, and it was called Jack Duckworth and Me, My Life on the Streets and Other Adventures. Absolutely fantastic character, Jack Duckworth. Much loved, much missed. As I said, I don't watch Coronation Street anymore. I think I've not watched it for about 15 years. But I do remember fondly watching Bill play Jack Duckworth and Liz Dawn play Vera Duckworth. Absolutely fantastic pairing, and a great characters for Coronation Street. Sadly missed both of them. Jack and Vera had some great storylines in Coronation Street. One what always made me laugh and springs to mind was the time Jack joined a dating agency and called himself Vince Sinclair, and he arranged to meet a curly-haired redhead in the Rover's Return called Carol Munro, only to find Vera had been on a dating agency and saw Jack as Vince Sinclair, and he arranged to meet him inside the Rovers, where she turned it round when he tapped her on the shoulder and she went, "Well, hello," and chased him out of the Rovers to down the street, and that was one of my favourite scenes with Jack and Vera in. Now, Bill appeared in over 2,093 episodes of Coronation Street. I didn't know he was in that many. That's something new to me over the course of his life as Jack Duckworth. Just some interesting facts about Coronation Street while we're here. There's been a total of 237 deaths in the street, and it was 12 suicides and 24 murders in that figure. And it's been running since 1960, making it the longest TV programme in history. It's Coronation Street. Rita, as you know, she's been proposed to 15 times. By who? I don't know. I'm not a watcher anymore. Ken Barlow has had 28 women in his time on Coronation Street, the dirty dog. There's been over 5,000 actors appeared on the street during this time, and the highest recorded audience and viewing figure was 27 million viewers tuned in on Christmas Day 1987 to see the final appearance of Hilda Ogden. 27 million people tuned into that to watch that. So we're just round the back of the chapel now, and if you come round the back of the chapel and do a quick swill round, there we are, and that is the final resting place of Bill Tarmey, under his real name of William Cleworth Piddington, who fell asleep 9th of November 2012, aged 71. Beloved husband, father, granddad, great-granddad and brother. Good night, God bless. And that is the final resting place of our beloved character name of Jack Duckworth, otherwise known as Bill Tarmey, otherwise known as by his real name of William Cleworth Piddington. Thanks for the memories, Bill. So, this has been Tales Beyond the Grave. Apologies for the wind today. It's been really windy. Could be something to do with the beans I had last night. But I hope you've enjoyed watching this one from Bill Tarmey's grave, Jack Duckworth's grave, here in Drolsden Cemetery. And I'll be going on to the next one now. And please subscribe if you'd like to subscribe. It doesn't matter if you don't want to subscribe, but it helps us get out and go and film more contents and bring you more things of interest, really. That's what we intend to do on Tales Beyond the Grave. So I'll see you on to the next one. I don't know where I'm going, but I'll see you there. So thanks for watching. Bye.